Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Derek White.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for Boston, their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Keita in at the 5. Now that we're approaching the midway point of the season, Legs, what kind of storylines are you following?
Well, this is the time of the year, B.A., when you start talking about the trade deadline. You know there are teams out there looking to make that perfect move to put them over the top.
How unnerving for a player is this time of year?
Very difficult when those rumors are swirling, not just for the player involved, but for his teammates as well.
Now here's Pritchard. And White, the bucket on the assist by Pritchard.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Adebayo, a screen on Brown. Powell passes to Hero. To the inside. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
Pass to Pritchard. No one near him. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Adebayo, a screen on White. Hero for 3. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back over to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Out to the wing. Pass to Walsh. Just 5 to shoot. Now Brown. Shot from the top of the key. Doesn't go that time.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Here's Hero. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And over the last 10 games, these players have been gobbling up the most rebounds. 5th on the list, Bam Adebayo.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, player almost a decade younger. And Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you. Here's Powell. Following the bucket by Boston. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pritchard against Mitchell. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. And stolen by Adebayo. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got 5.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Pritchard surviving the D. Here's Brown. Rebound by the Heat.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the athletic platform for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, it is top tier.
Yeah, B.A., it's rare to see him overmatched from a physical standpoint. The #1 overall pick in 2014, He's never been a consistent star, but at his best, he can play with anyone in this league.
And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player, and the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
And the Heat with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Powell's shot is off. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. Trailing by 4. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
The three-pointer off the mark. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Walsh. The Celtics have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Queta. Outside Pritchard. White for 3. Hits a three-pointer. White's got 7.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
White against Hero. Inside. Cuts off the pass. Brown inside. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Can't pin the blame on the defense. Sometimes Brown makes challenging shots right in your face.
Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Offensive rebound. Powell for 3. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Give him 8.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to Queta. Now here's White. Shoots over Hero. White can't hit. Wiggins down low. The steal. White with it. Hero picks him up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Miami has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Powell against Brown. Pass to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on White. And here's Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Fades away. Queta pulls it in. For Boston, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in, and Miami with a change here too. Jaquez is checked in. The Heat have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Powell against White. Now here's Powell. He's closely guarded. He can't get it to go. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. There's a screen. White for 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Now here's Powell. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And Boston with some changes. Tillman comes in for Cada. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard. Larson's checked in for Miami. So it's Boston now, trailing by 2. Tillman with a screen. And here's Simons outside. Kept alive. Pass to White. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Heat. Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Simons. Here's Adebayo, defended by Brown. And it's good. 2 points. And it's a 4-point Heat lead.
And that is what combo guards have to do in this league. Tyler Hero can score it, but he can also run your offense.
Simons outside. It's Brown on the wing, hounded by Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got 4 rebounds now.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Pass to White. Now here's Simons. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hero. Simons with a steal for the finish. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way. Well, he is so dangerous in the open court because of that combination of speed and athletic ability.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Outside Jaquez. Left side Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston pulls it in. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
And you know, when I watched that game back, I thought they actually did play well. The other team just played better.
And Adebayo slams it in.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's Simons. He had 9 points in his last time out. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got his 5th rebound in this one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Larson. 1:35 left to play in the first. Now Adebayo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Now it's a 6-point Miami lead. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Tillman. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now here's Hauser. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
Wiggins outside. Back to Hero. Here's Larson. Still without a bucket. Left side Adebayo. Off target from the wing. Celtics trail by 3. Simons deciding where to go with it. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, when he's hitting shots from that deep, he is a major threat to the defense.
Now here's Hero. And the bucket is good. And the Heat lead by 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Miami out in front, up 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Miami.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Jaime Jaquez out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Smith. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Larson in at the 2-guard position. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. BA, back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Yakachonis has checked in for Miami. Powell outside. And it's Tillman with a rebound. And so Simons will bring it up for Boston. Outside Pritchard. And there's the screen. Out to Simons. Three-pointer off the mark. Miami trailing. Here's Larson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Larson's gotten his first bucket of the night. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Tillman passes to Simons. "13 feet out. Rebound Miami.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Pritchard, the pass to Simons. Pulls it from 20. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside Pritchard. To the paint. And Boucher the bucket on the assist by Pritchard.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Ware. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And it's Powell off the drive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. Miami, third.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
Left side, Pritchard. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Hauser can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. Powell outside. Pass to Jaquez. Back to Powell. 6 to shoot. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Now here's Brown. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Hauser can't get it to go.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Outside White. Back to Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
White against Powell. Well, Tim, offensive efficiency has soared in recent seasons. So what has that done to the defensive landscape?
Well, offenses now are always hunting for the weakest link. So individually, even if you can guard your own position, you may end up in a difficult switch where you are at a disadvantage.
White inside. White gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Boucher. Here's Brown. And he drives in. And he lays it up and in. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Cadis checked in for Hauser. And Miami with a change here, too. Hero, he's checked in for Ware. Here's Pritchard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Now here's Powell. High arcing shot. White with a steal. Pass to Brown. Fires for three. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, BA, he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, just an all-around talent. The growth we've seen from Brown in this league has been tremendous, and he's got a ring to prove it.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Ware's checked in for Jaquez, and Fontecchio's subbed in for Norman Powell. Good on the second one.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
And he nails the third.
Yeah, now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
Mitchell against Pritchard. Adebayo, a screen on Pritchard. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound, Celtics. Kid has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Pritchard. Outside for Boucher. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. White, good. White's got 11.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Mitchell. He picked up 10 in his last game. Adebayo, no good. Celtics lead by 4. Now Pritchard. Outside White. Pass to Boucher. Launches it. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Ware. Lays it up and banks it in. Ware's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
White on the wing. Back to Brown. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Fontecchio. Clock is at 3. Fontecchio with some nice D.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. To the middle. Here's Hero. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, BA.
And he knocks down the first one. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it. And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Simons outside. Outside, Brown. They set a pick. Shot clock at 5. Let's go with a 3. Another miss. That makes him 3 for 10 so far. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Ware. Takes the 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Simons outside. Back to Brown. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And the Heat with some changes. Wiggins, he's checked in for Ware. And it's Powell in for Fontecchio. Simons outside. 5 on the clock. Baseline jumper. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside for Mitchell. Powell outside. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo with a powerful jam.
And scoring is not always his primary responsibility, but this has been Adebayo's night, and they will take it.
Adebayo with a steal. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Back to you, B.A.
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. First free throw is good. And so Powell nails them both. Celtics trail by 4. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. White looking it over. Back to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Cato. And it's Miami with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
Simons with a steal. Pass to White to end the drought. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Wiggins outside. Hero against White. Hero, no good. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Pass to Simons. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. The kick out to White. Launches a 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. White's got 17 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
White against Hero. Adebayo, a screen on White. Wiggins from long range. Derek White getting it done for Boston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways, it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor. We got to make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Miami trailing. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Walsh in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Hero for 3. Boston pulls it in. Kidd has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pritchard against Mitchell. Pritchard, no good.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Hero, the pass to Mitchell. White with the steal. Here's Brown, beyond the arc. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Powell. Fires the 3. That one is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Pritchard. Now White. 6 to shoot. The 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hero on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero from deep. Good work defensively by White.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
And obviously we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
That's good from White. So hits one and misses one at the line. Heat trail by 6. Here's Hero. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And it's 6 points for Tyler Hero.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Outside White. And he recovers it. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Inside. Oh, deflected. Powell with it. Now guarded by Brown. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Powell's got 15.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Hero against White to the paint. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Powell. Now here's Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Keita. Outside White. Pass to Keita. And it's Miami with a rebound. Wiggins got 9 rebounds now. Powell outside. Wiggins outside for the lead. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That one falls for Powell. And it's tied up with that one. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to Brown to stop the drought. And Brown knocking down the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo to the middle. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams with the most blocks per game over the last month. Second, the Heat.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Wiggins outside. Powell against Brown. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Powell's shot is off. Boston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Stolen by Hero. And they're on the run. Wiggins from long range. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Hero with it. Pritchard picks him up. Oh, Adebayo with the crowd pleaser.
Man, he put a little something extra on that finish.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Celtics trail by 3. Hauser outside. Back to Brown. Banked it in off the glass. And that's 13 points for Jaylen Brown.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. Takes a three. And again, Miami with a triple.
And this is an area where Tyler Hero is so dangerous. No hesitation off the catch.
Mitchell against Pritchard. Now here's White. He's guarded closely. Now Brown. And the layup is good. Brown's got 15 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
And when you think of the league's point-of-attack pests, Davion Mitchell earns his keep defensively, Lex.
Well, we've all taken notice of that on-the-ball defense. He is one of the best in the league at that, but he is starting to find his scoring prowess in this league as well as he continues to improve his efficiency.
Great defender. So it's Miami now. The Celtics making their last shot. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Off target from outside.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Brown against Adebayo. The score now all even. Brown's got 9 points now in the second half.
Production is one of the things Brown does best. He's always probing the defense to find his next bucket.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Tillman's checked in for Queta. And Miami with a change here, too. Jaquez is checked in. And here's Hero. 9 points in the game. Wiggins looking around. Adebayo sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, defensively, the last thing you want to see is Wiggins get to the hoop. You'd much rather have him settle from outside.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. Off on the first.
Well, look at Wiggins year after year showing up and getting it done. Really a solid career and has some big-time highlights sprinkled throughout.
He hits the second from the line.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to White. Pritchard against Hero for the lead. Pritchard, no good. The Heat have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. That's good from Jaquez on the assist from Powell. Powell's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics trail by 3. Brown with it. 17 points in the game. Outside White. From the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Back to Powell. Adebayo sets a screen. Fires top of the key. And it's Miami with another.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now here's Brown. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. White, good.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall. Really lighting it up.
Hero with it. Defended by Pritchard. Powell surveying the D. Here's Hero. And Miami again with the bucket.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Wiggins against Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Some changes for Boston. Boucher's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Shireman comes in for White. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard. Miami also changing it up. Ware's checked in for Adebayo. Larson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Miami leading by 4. Hero outside. And there's 1:45 left in the third. To the middle. Here's Ware. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. On the wing, Simons. He's guarded by Hero. And it's Simons missing.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Hero against Simons. Ware the screen. Pass to Jaquez. Here's Powell. Rebound Boston. And here's Hauser. Powell covers. Blocked! Here we go. Here's Jaquez. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Hauser outside. Pass to Tillman. Nice ball movement by Boston. Simons against Hero. Tries to break his ice. That one falls. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
And Simons showing you a lot of toughness right there. He got inside, did not shy away from the contact, and was able to get it done.
That one no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Heat out in front, up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Once we get the rebound, get to those corners, race for it, okay? What you're doing right now is you're making them have to defend.
And Coach Spo imploring his guys to be faster and sharper than the other team.
If they do that, they'll be fine. Coach wants to tire the opposition out on defense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Davion Mitchell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Mitchell. Adebayo, no good. On the wing, Hauser. Jaquez covers. Outside Pritchard. Simons outside. Pass to Hauser. Outside Pritchard. Three-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And he lobs it up top. Jaquez, the pass to Mitchell. This one for three. Hauser grabs the board.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
To the left wing. Pritchard from outside. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Pass to Larson. And here's Adebayo. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Tillman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Here's Tillman. Simons outside. Tries it from 19. Adebayo grabs the board.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Mitchell finds Adebayo. Now here's Mitchell, defended by Pritchard. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. From downtown, Boston with a rebound. Tillman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Pritchard, pass to Tillman. It's stolen by Jaquez. Here's Mitchell. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Garza's checked in for Tillman, and it's Jaylen Brown in for Hauser. And Miami with a change here, too. Wiggins is checked in. Here's Brown. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. The Celtics making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Thanks for that, Allie. Miami on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. On the wing, Simons. Outside, Brown. Inside, Tillman. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And we've seen Brown take strides as a playmaker out of the pick and roll.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami, leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Work it inside. Adebayo.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Pritchard finds Brown. Back to Pritchard from outside the arc. The shot misses.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Outside Adebayo. Pass to Wiggins. Shoots over Brown. Boston with a rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Here's Boucher. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Now here's Adebayo. Here's Larson. Drills it from deep. And the Heat lead by 8.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
And here we go, the Heat fast break.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
And that's why coaches hate live ball turnovers. Quite often, they lead to great opportunities the other way.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball.
And Boston with some changes. Minot's checked in for Tillman, and it's White in for Simons. Miami also changing it up. Ware's checked in for Adebayo. Powell comes in for Larson. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Mitchell. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Cadis checked in for Boston. Hero outside. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Jaquez. 4-3. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Heat lead by 13.
I just love the ball movement.
For Boston, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Left side, Brown. Boucher outside. Again, the miss by Boston. Miami leading by 13. Pass to Jaquez. Hero for 3. Hauled in by Brown. And it's the Celtics ball. To the paint. Looking to win the run. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here's Hero. Up top, Powell. Pass to Ware. Miami moving it around. Wiggins for 3. That one is cash from Wiggins.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Celtics trail by 14. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to White. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Powell outside. Oh, got a piece of it. White against Powell. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Boucher. The three. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got rebound number 12 here already in the game. No good there. Brown with some nice D. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's a 14-point game. Boucher outside. Back to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Keita. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Heat leading by 12. Powell outside. Back to Hero. Wiggins outside. Boucher against Jaquez. There, the screen. Here's Hero. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Outside White. Back to Pritchard. Brown scanning the floor. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Boucher, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Hero. Oh, the shot is off. Brown against Wiggins. Pritchard outside. Yes, sir, with the three.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Walsh is checked in for Boucher. Miami also changing it up. Adebayo comes in for Ware. And Mitchell subbed in for Jaquez. Miami leading by 11. Wiggins outside. Now Hero. Shoots it up. It's gone. What a J.
Oh, he's such a solid ball handler, and that's why Tyler Hero is so difficult to contain in pick and roll.
Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
White against Hero. Now Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Oh, missed on the train.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Here's Walsh. Now White. Rebounded by Adebayo. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter. Hero fires! And there it is!
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Heat.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Bam Adebayo.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Just in time with the putback. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Well, I'm here with Bam Adebayo. Bam, your energy was felt tonight. How do you dig deep to give your team that boost?
Just sacrificing, just going out there, laying it on the line for my teammates, and just going out there and just, playing hard. That's what I do, and, it got contagious.
The hardest part is bringing that every game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.